Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Verbo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Kansas State Wildcats, taking on the number 3 seed in the playoff, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
And the Kansas State offense will take over. First and 10.
Gonna run it. It's Jackson. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Big throw caught on the left side. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Well, that's how you keep the opening drive alive right there. Good, hard, tough running to be able to pick up that first down on the third down conversion.
Kansas State getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Back to throw. It's Johnson. Finds an open target on the left side. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Grab near the sticks. It's Brown. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a 3rd down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
Here's the option play. Pitch play to the back. They make the tackle, but enough for a first down. Textbook execution on the option.
Oh, man, what a read here by this quarterback. You know, he's trying to keep it himself until the defense takes him away. Good job at pitching it. And how about the skill guys on this offense? Can they cover some ground? Great pickup for this offense.
And they'll go right back to him on first down. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Makes the catch. It's Rice. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Well, this is the risk you take when you play man-to-man coverage and you leave a linebacker on a running back. Quarterback does a nice job of seeing that mismatch and getting the ball to the back for some good yards.
To the air, it's Johnson. And it falls incomplete.
On 3rd and short, the offensive coordinator has his entire playbook open. You could run it or you could throw it. Either one's available. They chose to go through the air here, just not able to hit it.
So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Aggressive start. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's Brown. And moves the ball to the 5 and another first down.
Gutsy call to go for it, but it works. The quarterback and receiver are in sync, and you pick up enough yards to move the sticks.
So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. QB decides to keep it here. And they've got him in the backfield. It's a 4-yard loss.
That's just exactly how you coach it from a defensive standpoint. You string the quarterback out to the outside, make him indecisive. By the time he makes the decision, the rest of the defense is coming in. Nice tackle for a loss.
Trying to keep this impressive drive going, but the loss makes it 2nd down and 14 here. They're going to run the option. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Well, if you're going to run this option play, you've got to be the one that's dictating the tempo. I feel like the defense right now is doing that. They did a nice job of getting to the quarterback. He didn't get many yards at all here.
The opening drive that will not end, but now it's 3rd and long. Back to throw. It's Johnson. Lets it go quickly. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down.
Well, that's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain and a first down. And already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
The Wildcats will come to the line on 4th down, looking to keep the drive going. The quarterback's got it on the option. He finds some space. Touchdown, Wildcats, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game, Kurt, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start at the 25. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. He makes the grab. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
Chris, how about this? Right out of the gate, this offense says, we are going to our star on the outside, and this guy delivers for a big first down. That's how you want to start a game. Oh, what a grab!
A big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
I love that they continue to go back to this talented wide receiver. That's back-to-back plays with big gains, and it's not surprising. Like I said, the scouting report all week long, we heard about this guy's ability to make plays against this defense.
Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, Gators, as they get on the board here in this playoff game.
Because all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team.
And the Kansas State offense will take over. First and 10.
Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. It's a run. Running back's got it.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Toss play to the outside. Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line.
Gain of 5. Brings up third down. That's the end of the first quarter. Score time at 7.
We've got a good one in our hands, which what you hope for in a playoff game as we begin the second period. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Timeout, Kansas State.
First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. And it's intercepted. He's stepped in front of that bullet. Not a long return, but the important thing that they wipes out a scoring threat. The offense will take over from the 29.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they run it right into a blitz. And that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
And now the handoff. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
That play was perfectly defended. You know, sometimes as an offense and offensive coordinator, you hit a wall. And it's time to mix some things up on what you show the defense.
Had a nice drive going here, but now it's third down and long. Quarterback making some changes at the line. To throw, it's Lagway. He escapes the pocket. The QB just goes down for a sack.
That is outstanding defense to be able to leverage this quarterback. That is a tough thing to do. This guy's as fleet-footed as any quarterback in the country, and to be able to bring him down for a loss like that is a major accomplishment.
Offense rolling the dice on this fourth down call. Wants to throw it. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. He could go. He steps out of bounds. A solid return and a great play to set up his offense here.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
And the Wildcats offense back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one and an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Dropping back. It's Johnson. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Chris, I think it's the right time to call the screen here, and it looked like it was going to be open if they were able to execute. But give the defensive player credit for being able to recognize it and knock that ball away, because if he doesn't, that's a big gain for the offense.
Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Here as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
Well, no surprise here. They're already 2 for 2 on 4th down. Try to make it 3 for 3 here. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Finds this receiver. That's enough for the 1st down. Touchdown, Kansas State. Great connection there for 6 points.
Chris, not shocked at all that they threw this football to this receiver, especially on 4th down. They needed a play. He delivers, but instead of doing it downfield, he shows you what he can do after the catch to get it into the end zone.
The extra point is good, so it's 14-7. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here's that defense shifting again. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Grab down the middle. It's Cobb. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Oh, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
Back to pass. It's Lagway. He's running out of time here. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Well, there aren't very many things that can get to a quarterback of this magnitude. But I think it's safe to say that good pressure by the defense can get to any quarterback.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, he makes the catch. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26. The Gators with 1st and 10 here.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And he's pushed out of bounds after a short run. Not enough for a 1st.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
Wideout's now clustered. Keeping it on the ground here. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big 3rd down now for this offense. They're down early in the game with all the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. He lets it rip. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. Look out, he's in the clear. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, we're just here in this 1st half, and this defense is all over it. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. That's a design quarterback keeper. They'll tackle him out across the 20. Now it's second down here. Scanning the field. It's Johnson. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. First down here for this offense. And the back gets the football. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
From the shotgun, an inside handoff. Breaks loose at the 45. Finally brought down to the 20-yard line. A huge gain puts him in great scoring position. Well, we thought we'd see that world-class speed flashed at some point today, Kirk, and there it was.
There it is. It's a thing of beauty when he gets out in the open field, and I thought he was going to take it all the way to the house. You got to give these defenders some credit. Yeah, they gave up a big play, but what you love is they didn't give up and just let him walk into the end zone. They were able to bring him down. Let's see if it pays off for them in these next few plays.
He hands it off from the gun. Pointer in the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Wildcats. So the offense looking now for building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up, prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
21-7.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Looking downfield. It's Lagway. Catch made on the right side. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from him.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated and get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Second down, we're going to throw it. Grab near the sticks. It's calm. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch. Gets the first down in the process.
The offense with 5 receivers now. Empty backfield. Defense is coming after him. With the catch, it's Moore.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking for the wide out. And he throws his third interception of the day. He's bringing it back. He steps out of bounds after the great pick. Solid return to set up his offense.
Chris, it's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack, because right now, this isn't working.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Look out, room to run here. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Kansas State.
I mean, body blow after body blow. It just cannot get any worse for this defense. The offense, once again, driving the ball down the field, puts the ball into the end zone for another touchdown.
And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Looking to throw. It's Lagway. Lets it fly out of the wideout. It's picked off again, the fourth for this QB today.
This guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
And the Kansas State offense is back out on the field. Let's see how they play this here. Move into field goal position or take a couple shots at the end zone. He shreds the tackle.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Third down coming up.
And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, Kansas State.
So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. This will be a 45-yard attempt. And that one's straight down the middle. And they add to their lead. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Wildcats will kick this away to get the second half going. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start with the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw. It's Lagway. Caught over the middle. It's Wilson. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. Breaks into the open. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Okay, the K-State offense is back out on the field now. It's an option look. Looking for the end zone, has a lane. Touchdown, Wildcats. This offense really clicking.
Chris, I don't care what era we're talking about in college football. Defending the option when it's really well executed, one of the toughest things that defense can do, and this quarterback deserves a lot of credit. A great feel of when to pull it and when to give it. This time he keeps it himself for the touchdown.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Breaks an open space. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Looking to pass. It's leg way. Caught near the sticks. It's Moore. He stopped. Gets a first down.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. First down, looking to throw the ball. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in way downfield. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Florida.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kansas State, 38. Florida, 14.
He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team.
And the Kansas State offense will take over. First and 10.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Ball handed to the running back. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in his playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Again, makes it 2nd and medium. Takes the toss, testing the right side here. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Trying to find some room against Jackson. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
Brings up second down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. Looking deep down the middle. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
I love how this quarterback, Chris, is able to keep this play alive by scrambling away from that pressure, getting to his left, buying some time, just unable to connect to his receiver downfield.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for a 3rd and 5.
Here we go. 221 wing. 221 wing.
They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. They stop him for a 2-yard gain, which will bring up 4th down.
At the 4-yard line. Brings up 4th down.
The Wildcats will come to the line, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? Again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
That's reeled in. It's Wilson. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Off with RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
And the Gators starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Dropping back. It's Lagway. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
They bring him down after a short gain there.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
The Gators looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Third down play here out of the shotgun. Lets it go quickly. Has caught. Can he get in? They bring him down with the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
Backed up to the 5-yard line now for 2nd and goal. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Launching one to the end zone. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Gators.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
A great job here by the defense on this conversion. Nice heads-up play to prevent the two-point try.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Now from the 25. They'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Looking to pass. It's Johnson. Grabbed by the receiver. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
Well, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
One explosive play has set them up at the opponent's 40. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
Chris, you know, the spread error over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build it. To play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Finding some room with the 25. Touchdown, Kansas State. And the route is on. He just breaks away and takes it to the house from distance. That's an elite running back type of play.
You know, when he got out into the open field, I didn't know if he had the speed to take that thing all the way to the house, but he does. That's next level speed.
PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker and penalty markers are down. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Empty set now, 5 wide. Dropping back, it's Lagway. That's reeled in. It's Wilson. He rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Here's the second down play. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. He'll take a deep shot here. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Florida.
This guy's starting to prove that he is a mismatch for this defense. Second touchdown of the day, and a great job by the coordinator continuing to find unique ways to get this guy on one-on-one opportunities for touchdowns.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Grinding away on the ground. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of area.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. To the air, it's Johnson. Throws to the tight end. Oh, and it's dropped. Nearly intercepted by an excellent defender. Don't see that very often.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, Sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Now that's how you disrupt a third down play. They knew where the pitch was going to go and blew it up. Send them not only to fourth down, but now fourth down and long.
And the Wildcats will line up to punt it away. They'll kick it away here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team.
And your Florida Gators will take over. 1st and 10.
So first play of the drive coming here. They'll start at their own 49. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And he's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Pressure is coming. But the junior quarterback inaccurate that time. Threw it behind the receiver.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Taking a deep shot here to the right. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Now here we are in the fourth quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense and give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
Fourth down, look at the throw for it. Looking for the wideout. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They make the stop, but it's a big play. The 31.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a fourth down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
He's got it right near the end zone. And finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. A chance to get right back into this football game. It's 1st down and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Gators.
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back. But here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And then, you know what? Who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
34.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Leaning on the run game here.
Well, this is a huge 3rd down coming up here, and here's where that chess match comes to head. And for the defense, they desperately need to make a play if they believe they have any chance of coming back to win this game.
An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. And he is denied on 3rd and 1. Great defense. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Punt team stays on the sideline. Offense going for it on 4th down. They'll run the option. And they finally stop him, for the quarterback keeper picks up great yardage and a 1st down. So they get the 1st down, and that could be the dagger this defense needed to stop right there. The offense can begin to think about celebrating.
What a gutsy call here by the head coach to go for this with 4th down with the lead late in the game. Give them all the credit for the execution. This game's not over, but the defense, the only chance they really have now is they got to rip that ball out and try to get a turnover.
The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And the quarterback just takes a knee. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves.